to tell the young folks something real quick. Your future is so bright. I wish I could somehow show you a crystal ball about how bright your future is. But you gotta try, you gotta work hard, you gotta make good choices. You gotta start now. And you've already started now by your shadow project. And you will be surprised how many people are paying attention to you when you're at those jobs. And how many people are waiting to help you. Keep doing what y'all are doing. I am so proud of y'all. And I'm gonna tell you something, and lately I haven't been coming to a lot of things, but I came today just because of y'all. I've been on vacation, but because of y'all, and I love y'all, I came today. And I want y'all to know your future is so, so bright. Please take advantage of it and make really good decisions. And to all of us out here, I know with this politics going on right now, and it's so ugly, so mean-spirited, people losing their mind, it's gonna be people like us who are gonna help people realize you don't have to lose your mind. We can have some great things happen in our lives. Stay positive, stay focused, keep helping each other, keep building your business, and believe you can do it. I still have to push myself. There's some days I feel like I have to keep proving myself, but you know what? I get up and keep doing it. You keep doing it the right way for the right reasons, folks. And everything will be great. And to my young folks, promise me y'all can keep doing it the right way, all right? And now I'm going to bring up Miss Leona, the one and only, folks. I always want to do like a radio announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Leona Davenport!
I didn't have enough room to just really run. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome, as Dave has said, to the Atlanta Business League's Business Power Forum. And I do want to comment on one thing. He is telling the truth. For the last 3 to 4 months, Dave has not done anything that he didn't want to do. He would not come to anything the Atlanta Business League or anybody else invited him to do. He's been hiking, climbing, going through mountains, hills, ravines, and he has footage of all of that. So we want to thank him for coming out tonight. So for the students, I do want you to know, normally he might be kidding, but tonight he's telling the truth. He came for you. For those of you who may not know what the Student Business Shadow Project is, it is a program that we started 8 years ago. And it was our way of giving back to the students and introducing them to entrepreneurship at different levels. And it has been extremely successful and beneficial for the Atlanta Business League, for the students who've gone through the program, as well as for the businesses who have invested in them by allowing them to shadow their businesses. It is an 8-week program where they go into businesses that are owned by African American business owners. On Mondays, they are in training at Atlanta Technical College, who's one of our partners. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they are actually shadowing the businesses that they have been assigned to. And on Friday, we take them on site visits. And those site visits take them into places that many of you have probably never had an opportunity to actually go into yourself, such as the back halls of Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, watching Kenny Leon rehearse for a play, going to the American Red Cross and watching the life cycle of blood, seeing how that happens when it comes in and how it goes out in the process that it takes. And we're introducing that to them now, so that as they move to the next level, there's nothing that they have not seen and experienced. So we want to make sure that we invest as an organization into them. And so now what we'd like to do is to recognize them for their hard work, and we are going to present them with a certificate of completion and also with a small stipend that I think they've been waiting for. And I would, at this time, before I bring them up, I would like the shadow businesses and some of the trainers to come up. If you were involved with the shadow program in any way, shape, or form, would you stand and come what that is. I don't have anything electronic on me. But these are individuals and people, companies who have invested in these young people. Jeanette Holloway, who's with C.D. Moody Construction Company. And I shouldn't start trying to name names, I should have had a list. Miriam with the Hepburn with the National Black Arts Festival. Lisa Roselle with Careers in Transition. Sabrina Jenkins with the Atlanta Braves. Mr. Joshua Menifee, he wanted to get here so hard he started running and failed, but he is one of our facilitators. He actually facilitates the Monday programs, the Mondays at the Atlanta Technical College. Is there anyone else here who was a teacher trainer in any way? Well, this is a small representative group of those individuals who participated. We probably have a total of about 50 individuals and companies who supported this effort, so we want to thank them for their investment in our young people. Oh, and Daniel, you know I know your last name. Caldwell with First Choice Credit Union. And you just stay there if you would while the students come forward. Is Rebecca Temple around? I think she has something for me to give the students, or do I have it, Nicholas? It's coming, okay. I can dance a little bit. While they're coming, I want to recognize the Atlanta Business Week's board chairman, Mr. Thomas W. Dortch. He is here, and want him to just come forward while I'm waiting for this certificate. Did you have any comments that you wanted to make? But we want to thank him for serving in his third term, actually, as chairman of the board of the Atlanta Business Week over the last 10, maybe 15 years, actually. Yes. Over the last 15 years, so we thank him for that. They finally wrote the bylaws, and he put it in the bylaws that he couldn't come back. But bylaws can always be rewritten. And we would also like to thank our board of directors who are here. Would you stand where you are, board of directors? And our past presidents and chairs of the board of the Atlanta Business League, Mr. Dave Moody is one. Ms. Alice White Bussey is the first female president of the Atlanta. And now we want to make presentations. Standing with me is Rebecca Temple. She is the coordinator for the Student Business Shadow Project, and we would like the students to come forward as we make these presentations to them for their successful completion of the program. Mr. Anthony Hassan, I want him to come forward first, and then we want to allow him to just make a few comments about the program before we move forward.
Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Hassan. I'm a senior at Benjamin E. Mays High School, and I was a 2012 participant in the Atlanta Business League Student Shadow Program. I first want to thank Ms. Leona Barr Davenport for giving me this opportunity on my experience in the Shadow Project. This is one of the greatest opportunities I've had so far in my young 17 years, along with my fellow colleagues, Ferry Holloway, Mercy Grandpa, Shayla Slappy, Hussein Sadiq, and the twins Brent and Brianna Lindsay. The memories we shared together, I will never forget them. But this program has helped me grow as an individual and as an African-American young man. The Shadow Program Coordinator, Ms. Rebecca Temple, and facilitators, Mr. Henry Laws and Mr. Joshua Menifee, have inspired and motivated me in so many ways. There aren't enough words to express how thankful I am. I was placed at the King Center. Working at the King Center was amazing, of course. I got the chance to meet such wonderful people like Elder Bernice King, Miss Barbara Harrison, Dexter King, Ambassador Andrew Young, and singer and entertainer Tyrese. These are people who I would have never crossed paths with on a normal day, everyday basis. But thanks to the Shadow Program, I worked alongside and had conversations with them. I'm so grateful that I had a chance to work, and I thank you. I've learned so many things from Elder Bernice King and the Kingdom that I always carry along with me every day. Finally, yet importantly, I would like to thank Mrs. Davenport, Ms. Temple, Mr. Laws, and Mr. Menifee for the Monday sessions, the teaching and the information about goal setting, the definition of work, things we should do on the job interview, the little French lesson we had, and the lunches, and I will never forget the donuts. We were given important things that we can use in our everyday life. From the first Monday session to the last, we learned something new from you all to help us in the future. Things that open up our minds and give us different perspective of the business world. Our Friday field trips to different local businesses were great. We had a chance to visit Duckett Design Group, 11 Alive, Willie Watkins Funeral Home, Auburn Avenue Research Library, and tour of the new international terminal at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, and the list goes on and on. I will never forget recapping our whole day on Fridays with Mr. Laws, and him reminding us that we were not in the program, we would not have met the people we met this summer. We learned so much from each successful entrepreneur. My experience in this program is something I will always cherish. Thank you to my mother for suggesting I look into it, and thank you again to the Atlantis Business League for this great opportunity.
Again, this first presentation goes to Anthony Hassan, and didn't he do a wonderful job? Miss Fari Holloway. Fari Holloway. Congratulations. Miss Brianna Lindsay. Mr. Brent Lindsay. Mr. Hussein Sadiq. He did cut his hair. Miss Shayla Slappy. And last but certainly not least, our perfect attendance student, Miss Mercy Rimpong. Let's give them all a round of applause.